Hey guys, welcome to Precious Cargo. I'm Precious. Welcome back. Sorry for the couple of weeks. I was going to say a couple of days. Sorry for the couple of weeks off. It was only two. Y'all are all right. I'm also redoing all of my offerings, all of my Akashic Records offerings, all of my everything. I am fully diving into. I have my 12th house year coming up, so I'll be 35 in a couple of months, and so a lot of changes, a lot of life changes, a lot of big life changes on the horizon. I'll announce that later on. And I'll have a couple of more guests coming on later on in the season. But for now, you know what I did do though? After that episode with Janice, I really did go and get some tarot cards. And if y'all caught the episode I did with Janice King too, you guys know how I was like talking about the superstition about how your first tarot deck has to be like given to you. So guess what happened? So I went and bought my first tarot deck on Amazon. I had it delivered. Well, I had a second delivery come of another tarot deck of the exact same thing. So I just used that one as my gifted one and I just put my first one up. Perfect. You see how everything, listen, if y'all have taken nothing else from me, y'all know that everything always works out for me and I always get what I want. I always get my way. First things first, never this. And that's on period. So with that being said, I actually wrote this episode with tarot. I'm using a tarot spread to lead this episode. So we are talking about go. I'm really excited actually because I'm introducing a sacred space. A sacred space is community, right? A sacred space of creation, a sacred space for writing, a sacred space. I talk about it in my book as well. Like I have a different sacred space for like everything I do. I have a different sacred space for editing. I have a different place that I like to go for writing. I have a different place that I go for, just different things. And those are all very sacred and individually sacred to me. So this is going to be about the heart and mind connection. So we're creating our own reality, right? And in doing so, I'm creating a sacred space for me. And then that sacred space for myself will also become the sacred space for community, the sacred space for people breaking out of the matrix. And you break out of the matrix, you're kind of just in this little like free for all. And it's like a really confusing time period, right? And so that's what a sacred space will be for. It'll be for having all the tools that you need. It'll be for giving you everything that you would want and hope for after having a spiritual awakening. And not just, oh, you're in the middle of a spiritual awakening? Good luck. Here's a Moldavite. Okay. So this is a heart mind connection. And I'm telling you, it started with the Two of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Moon. And so that combination, everything upright, that combination is for leaning into heart for connection and relying on your intellect, your mind for decision making. I don't know. I feel like that we follow our gut so often. We follow our head, but we never really spend a lot of time connecting the heart and the mind together. Those upper chakras, those creation chakras, well, really the lower chakras also are creation chakras too. I'm not gonna take that away. But we are really focusing on that heart and mind connection. I actually have have a meeting tomorrow with someone about more heart-led community and more heart-led businesses. And so I am really working on doing things more from my heart. That is going to be my focus for this 12th year and, leaning into my emotions and leaning into yada, yada, yada. Okay. Lean into your heart for connection and rely on your intellect for decision making. It does not have to be one or the other. Like I am a super analytical. You guys know that about me. I am super type A, super planning, but I also still take time to check in with my body and see how I feel when making these very large, very life-changing decisions that I am currently making. And that's on creating your own reality. Okay. So, how to mentally break free. Ooh, I wrote that down. How to mentally break free in order to be able to actually rely on your intellect and your decision making. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Emphasis on frequency. Emphasis on frequency. Keep your frequency high, keep your elevation high. You guys know I was having a little bit, if you caught the last guest episode with Tom, you guys know I've been having a little bit of a hard time recently with my depression, and it was causing some intrusive thoughts. And you know what? I realized I had neglected my entire system. I had neglected my entire everything. I had not been doing my gratitude. I had not written in my gratitude journal since before I went to Cartagena the first time. So, what, April? I had not written in my gratitude journal since April. And this is now June the 3rd. That's nuts, especially coming from me. Y'all know I will preach a gratitude journal until I'm blue in the face. So keep your frequency high. Just because you feel good does not mean you stop doing the things that got you to where you are. Just because you feel good, just because you received something does not mean that you stop doing the things that got you to where you are. You keep doing them. You persist. You keep going. You keep writing in your gratitude journal. I had even not been meditating. I had even not been meditating. I had not even been to a sound bath besides the one that I went to when I was, you guys, ooh, this is me to me. This is a me to me episode. My gosh. Persist. You keep doing the things. And the reason why your life is going so good is because you're doing those things. You keep doing those things. You don't just stop them. It's like, people with, I'm going to say this because I too am one of those people with, like bipolar depression or people with, a stronger dose of certain medications for antipsychotics. You start feeling good and you stop taking your medicine. I don't think I even took any of my medicine yesterday. So you start feeling good and you're like, oh, I don't need this, but you feel good and you're getting the things that you want because you are doing the steps, because you are using the tools, because you are following your intuition, because you are doing your gratitude journal, because you are taking your medications, because you are doing the things that got you to the point that you're in. So why are we stopping? Like me to me, why are we stopping? We're not. We're going to keep going. Okay. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So I am in this, from kind of teasing a little bit, I am in this phase of my life where I am transitioning from feeling stalled or delayed and stepping into an era of extreme financial abundance, stability, creativity, passion, emotional fulfillment. I'm really doing the damn thing right now. And I encourage all of y'all to do the damn thing too. And it's so funny whenever you are living in alignment and whenever you are doing the things that you're supposed to be doing, everything just falls so easily. Like, you literally being in alignment is so incredible. Everyone that you need just shows up. Everything that you need shows up. Money will just start falling out of the fucking sky, literally. A significant other just recently fell out of the sky, and it's like it literally just doesn't matter. Like, when you are in alignment and you are doing the things that you know you need to be doing in order to improve yourself and keep going, your life is great. Like, your life is incredible. So don't stop. You keep going. You persist. You keep going. You persist. And how do we do that? We keep doing our gratitudes in our gratitude journal. We elevate our frequency. We keep our frequency high. Read a book, improve, do something to better yourself. Do something that invests in yourself. Keep winning. My cousin told me I gave an announcement to my family a couple days ago. And my cousin was like, I love to see people win. You keep winning. So y'all keep fucking winning. Okay. And if not for you, damn it, you got to do it for you. But do it for other people. Do it for everybody else. Do it for the people around you. Do it so that your family never has a struggle. Do it because you know that you're fucking supposed to. Do it because you wouldn't be listening to this if you weren't supposed to. Also, if you guys could take 1 minute really quick and like, subscribe, and give me a 5-star rating on however you listen to my podcast, that would be ideal. Thank you so much. I'm going to work on promoting myself. That's what I'm actually hiring someone so I can work on promoting. We're getting there, you guys. We're getting there. Anyways, this season, we are going from hard work to lasting success. And in doing that, I wrote one big word at the top of my paper for us to release: fear. Fear. We are releasing fear. And you have to release fear in order for you to be able to call all these things in. And I'm saying that as a me to me because I didn't realize that I was afraid. I can't even say it out loud. There's something that I've been working on. There's something that I've been wanting to do. And I was just like, well, I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. And I wasn't fucking doing it. And then I had a private meeting with someone, a mentor of mine. And she was like, you are acting like you're scared. You're acting fearful. You're acting like there's fear. Because why would you not just do it already? What are you waiting on? God damn it. What was I waiting on? Nothing. Me to me. Hello. I'll tell you what I was waiting on. And I'll tell you guys what I think was holding me back. And I'm going to say this in the most, nope, I'm just going to give it to you raw. I was possessed. I don't know exactly when it happened. I know that a couple of entities did take over my body. I actually had a full exorcism performed on myself a couple of weeks ago, and I felt the stickiness of said entities. There were 7 of said entities released from my body. Again, I had stopped doing everything. I was not doing my protection work. I was not doing my cleansing. And I mean, I was like, my cleansing ritual, I shower, I do a salt scrub every morning. I was doing a salt scrub every morning. I'd spray my whatever room I was in, my house, whatever. I would even go to hotels. I would spray salt spray and lemongrass in the air all over everything. I was never entering any portals without being protected. I always had my crystals on me. I don't know what in the entire fuck, but I literally was not doing anything. Like, I'm not even kidding you guys. I was just like out here just willy nilly, like, you can't be doing that, especially when you're an open channel, especially when you're as open of a channel as I am. And, airports are portals. You never know. I was literally walking through portals when I was in Colombia. Like, I literally jumped through a mirror portal. So it's like, I know I did it to myself. I did. And I allowed my twin flame to drop off a demon or 2 as well. So whatever. We are clear headed. We are back. I am so sorry because I was not myself. I don't know what the heck happened. So yeah, post exorcism, I am clear. I'm clear headed. If you all, this is a really like kind of urgent call to action. If you feel as if suddenly your energy does not feel like your own, if you are a spiritual leader, a spiritual worker, a spiritual teacher, anything that deals with the spiritual realm, a medium, anything, even if you don't realize that your clairs are open, if you just have visions, you please, please, please keep yourself protected. And if you feel as if there is something controlling you or your life that is not you, I need you to take back control of your reality and seek immediate assistance. Seek immediate assistance. Luckily, I have someone that's very close to me that could perform said exorcism. And so that is what happened. And the entities came out, and oh my gosh, it was like night and day. My migraines were spiritual attacks. Like, you guys, oh my gosh, I can't even. Anyways, long story short, short story long, I am actually writing about this for my blog. My website will be back up and running. Precious-styles.com will be back up and running mid to end of June. I'm working on so many different new offerings. I'm doing so much. I'm actually lowering my prices because my cost of living is so low now that I really don't need to even charge a fraction of what I was charging. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this new season. I'm really looking forward to the expansion. I can't wait to share everything with you guys and then more tips. So, but for now, we are focusing on the heart and mind connection. Is that all I have for this episode for this week? There's no way that's all I have for this episode. This is all I have for this episode for this week. So, you know what? I'm going to give you a week. See, I told you we were back, baby. We are so back, baby. Oh my gosh, we are so back. Stella got her groove back, honey. Weekly assignment. What do I want your weekly assignment to be? You know what I want your weekly assignment to be? I want everyone to get back to your routines. And if you don't have a routine, develop a routine. Set aside 15, 20 minutes to do your gratitudes, morning or afternoon. We're getting back to our routines. You know what? I'm only human too sometimes. And I think that sometimes I have a hard time remembering, like, oh shit, you are still a human. And I know a lot of other starseeds feel that way as well. So we are still human. We do still kind of fall off the bandwagon every now and then. That's okay. It's okay. The key is to get back up and keep going and get back on that timeline. And whatever timeline you're on, get your gratitudes, get your pen and paper, write your gratitude, start journaling. I've actually been Ooh, almost gave it away. I've actually been working on some daily stuff for some things. Also, I do have a really, 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 really good assignment for y'all. So get back to your routine, start your routine, do whatever you need to do. If it includes an hour meditation a day, fine. If it includes a 5-minute meditation a day, cool. If it includes, reading and everything else, I don't care what it is, as long as you have a good, solid routine. And I need you to continuously do that, persist in that routine. Okay. But here is what I really, really want y'all to do. I recently did this. I did this last week. Placed a protection ward over my name especially since people love gossiping about me. And so if you're someone that people love talking about, I really hope Drake has one. Oh, I really hope Drake has one. Place a spiritual ward. If you would like more information about that, you are more than welcome to message me, email me, precious_styles at AOL. Message me on Instagram at she's so precious underscore or precious cargo pod. Message me on TikTok, whatever, however you connect with me, text me, call me, whatever you do. Facebook, I don't care. I will help you. I will assist you in the process of placing a ward on your name. And when you place this ward on your name, it needs to be personal. So it needs to be a little bit personalized. So, like, know exactly like the type of things that people say about you or whatever. And you are going to transmute the energy, that whatever energy, positive, negative, whatever energy people send to you, you are going to transmute that into money. You're going to transmute, you're going to place a ward on your name to transmute all the negative energy, all the naysayers, all the bad press, everything that anyone says about you is going to bring you money. Yeah. And don't limit the universe. Okay. We're just going to do that. I literally got like 4 emails about random money I didn't even know about like 2 days ago. So as soon as I did this. So yeah. Yeah, place a ward on your name. That is the assignment. That is a weekly assignment. Honestly, if you take nothing else from this episode, but I want you to take everything from it. But if you take nothing else from this episode, please place a ward on your name. And that is all I have for y'all for this week. I love you guys so much. I missed you. Enjoy this little mini episode. I will be back next week with another. Love you. Bye.